There we are, guys. Hakan's just pulled out a cod himself. Happy days. Hopefully the weed is going to ease off and we can get some fishing done. So as I said, guys, can't come to the River Mersey and not catch up with Hakan. So we got Hakan there. I said that was his cod, and Hakan's hit the 100 mark on his bass.
Yep, 101 last night.
He's a happy lad.
That's me done with the
bass fishing done for the year.
For the year, yeah. Back on the cod now.
So we got Paul and Jamie. So we're going to get some baits out there, and hopefully the weed isn't as bad as it was last night.
It's easy enough of it, still quite bad.
What was the black cod on? Blacks?
It was on black and a blow wrap.
It's the worm baits, they're hammering, haven't they?
Yeah. Shorts to need running ledger.
So we're fishing with the Century Fire Blade. That's paired with the Pen Surf Blaster 28000, and that's £65 braid straight through, sea night. And we've got a Trident Tackle running ledger with a foot snood. So bait just gone out is squid and blow lug wrap. That's 10 yards out, just right in front of us. Said we got Mr. Glover, we got Carl, and we got Jamie. So
morning all.
See how things go.
Afternoon, or whatever the time it is.
How's the reel going?
Alright, a minute. First cast, so
Serviced his slosh trim last night.
I've not whacked it yet, like.
So we'll it's gone out there, so he's not birdied it, so
nope.
I couldn't have done a bad job. Here's the barbecue going, guys, and obviously a customary iron brew, and you can't have a barbie without a beer. So we'll let that come down to coals, and then we'll get the fish on, and if the boys are lucky I may chuck some king prawns on there as well. So right now, guys, we've got the king prawns on and we've got the cod on. Once that comes off, we'll chuck that whiting on. They'll only take a couple of minutes. They're ready to go, and that will be breakfast. Here we are, guys. The boys have had a good feed. Oh, Hakan, me and Carl. Whiting, very, very underrated fish, guys. More people should be taking them home and eating them. Excuse me, but very nice. Bait, guys, next bait. I got a little bit of the cod belly that I filleted off, so I'm going to chuck that out there and see if that does anything. No harm in trying. As the old saying goes, he who dares wins. Here we are, guys. The Flounder King does it again. He said
I'll go for a flounder.
he was going for a flounder. Well, it was a dab or a whiting first of all, because he couldn't catch a cod. And now he can't even keep hold of a flounder.
What do you think? Oh, I think.
Here we are.
Not a bad little fish.
No, it's a nice nice chunky one actually, for the size of him.
Get him back and get another one there.
Well, it makes up for the 4 rigs you've lost. Next bait to go out is a full score of blacks there, frozen blacks. See if the cod want to feed on that.
And our survey says
just work it. Love the way you work it. So far he's lost what, 4 sets?
4 sets, yeah.
And it could be number 5. And if he does lose number 5, there may be some bleeps and bloops coming out.
No, it's not moving. Does that look like you pull? Might just pulling in the ones you let go, isn't it? If he walks any further, it'll be a Mersey road.
There we are.
That was the worst slow motion throw of a fishing rod I've ever seen. I'm going to throw it, but I don't want to break it.
Go on now, pick it up, little boy. Oh, he's had a mare here today, guys. He has had a mare. So that's the last cast in, guys. Paul's packing up down there now. He's just lost his 5th set of gear, so he's not a happy bunny. No, 6th lot. So he's got a bit of a strop on him. So Jamie had a rocklin and a ting, and Paul's had a flounder. I've been on big baits trying to get another cod out, but not happening today. Said Hacken had one earlier on, and Carl had a couple of white in. So yeah, we got the last bait in. We're going to slowly pack up. All the rubbish is ready to go, and we'll be back out again sometime tomorrow. As you can see, guys, that's the mark. Tidied up, cleaned up. Rubbish is there. Drop that off on the bin on the way in, and we'll be back out tomorrow. So thanks for sticking with us so far, guys. I said it's been a pleasure to catch up with Paul, Jamie, Hakan, Carl, Joa. Unfortunately, Fishing Squad UK couldn't make it this year, but I'm sure you'll be back out with us next year. So I'll speak to you again soon, guys. Welcome back to Scott Harris West Wales Fishing, guys. We're down at the slab. I've got Joa to the right of me. I've got one rod out quickly, so I've got the Century Fire Blade 13 foot paired with the Pensurf Blaster 3 8000 65-pound braid, and that's going to a running ledger with a king prawn on there. So that's out. We'll get the Tipped Native super matches set up, and we'll get some more baits out in the water. We're just now at low water, so shouldn't be long. It should start flooding, so hopefully we can pull a cod out between us. We've got our first inquiry, guys. We've got the king prawn, so that's the right hand century. I've just had a couple of rattles on there. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. We've had the baits in the water about 15 minutes now.
Yeah, about that, yeah. 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We'll be pulling something in shortly. So it's king prawn and black lug next. That first king prawn bait come in demolished, and yet Joe has come in untouched. And we're literally 50 yards to the side of each other. Black lug and king prawn going out in a pulley pennel made with the Trident gear tackle on 4.0 Kyoki wide mouse in a 3.0 circle with my homemade leads. So we'll put that back out there and we'll see what happens. Just brought a massive snag in, guys, and realised the tip eye is missing. So I've just done that, bringing in a massive snag. Oh well, life goes on. We've still got 2 rods fishing. So yeah. So guys, inevitably pulling in that snag, as I said, it took out the tip eye. So luckily I've got a replacement tip eye with me. I've got hot glue, pliers and a lighter, so it will work. So we'll get that done. What we'll do, we'll heat this up, pull that off, we'll warm the glue up into the eye and reset it, and we'll be back up fishing within 20 minutes. As you can see, we've just heated it up, taken the old tip eye off. I've got the replacement tip eye by here, some hot glue, and that will go back on there. And there you are, guys, back on. Some hot glue, tip eye, pliers and a lighter, and you're back fishing. We've got a resident seal. Just over there, there's 2 of them. Oh, not what we wanted. What's your thoughts on seals, guys? Leave it down in the comments. 1, if they're there, there's food there, which possibly is fish there. And 2, if there's fish there, they're eating the fish or scaring them off. So yeah. What do you do? He's out there in the distance. But we have had them come as close as down by there. While we're waiting for bites, guys, I'm just getting some razor clam and blacks, some black and squid, some squid. Just giving a couple of things as we're waiting. The seals seem to have disappeared at the moment, but we're 2.5 hours into the flood and we still haven't seen anything as of yet. Not even a whiting. Now guys, we're getting a bite on the left rod.
Okay then.
That's the 3-hook flapper. I've got some squid on there, squid head, and I think there was razor or something like that I put on there as well. Yep, first sign of activity tonight. Could it be a ting 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 ting? Seam Bay Ball Trader. Let's see if this can do anything. That's a double razor and black leg wrap. I'll tell you what, guys, we don't know if to laugh or cry here. Obviously my tip eye went, so luckily I was able to replace it, and Joe's just snapped the tip end off his rod. What a night with it. Can this session get any worse? We've had seals, both broken rods. Luckily I was managed to repair mine, and he was only just talking about having this rod rebuilt. Oh, gutted. Fish on, guys. It's beating the blank. It's a ting ting ting. So there is something around, and that was taken on the squid head. So we'll get him off and get him released. Yeah. Joe just had a cracking bite, guys.
Nothing on.
I think he's missed it. Said we've had one ting all night, and then that bite. Tide's turned now, so hopefully something happens in the next hour. If not, we'll be packing up and calling it a night, and that will be the end of the Merseyside cod hunt 2024. You can see, guys, we've cleaned up, taken our mess with us. It's in the rubbish there. I'll just pick those little last bits up to go in the box now, and that is the end of the Mersey Hunt 2024. We've finally cracked otter spool, guys. It's only the one cod this weekend, but it's a cod. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care all, and have a happy Christmas.